Good afternoon, doctor.
Good afternoon.
How are you doing today?
Just fine.
It's really lovely to have you back on another edition of Doctor's File. This is our official YouTube channel. Make sure that you do follow us as well on our Facebook group, also named Doctor's File. So, doctor, there are a lot of things for us to talk about, but I'm really itching to find out, what do you want us to go into today?
I think looking at how many men have been coming with male sexual problems, let's discuss that.
Male sexual problems sounds a bit broad. do you want to tune in on something, or are we just going broad in that?
I think the most frequent ones which men present with is premature ejaculation and erectile dysfunction.
Okay,
so let's discuss this.
Okay, I'm going to jump onto premature ejaculation for now, which I do not even believe is a problem, but I'm sure you're going to convince me. Premature ejaculation. Is this a problem which you have faced a lot in your career?
Yeah, I think in my 30 years of working, I've had a lot of men coming with such complaints of premature ejaculation.
I mean, we hear a lot about premature ejaculation, but really, when we're talking about premature ejaculation medically, what are we talking about? What do we mean?
Well, it's really simple. Premature simply means before time, isn't it? Now, which time is that?
That's exactly what I'm coming to.
That's the question.
You want us men to be going on for 30 minutes.
We want you to hang
40 minutes, 1 hour.
No, we want you to hang a clock in the bedroom. So you have to look at...
Should we be timed?
Yeah. We put an alarm.
Yeah, but really, what are we talking about?
So anyway, there is no timing as such, but we call premature ejaculation premature because at the time the man is ejaculating, it happens just by, in the initial stages, just when the man is penetrating or he has just penetrated and ejaculation comes. That's why we call that premature. It's premature because both partners will certainly not enjoy the act. The woman.
So what is leading to all this? Is it a medical condition? What's causing all of this?
It's not I don't know whether you can call it by medical condition. You are talking about a disease, right? Yes. Physical disease. Yeah. Actually, there's none. Really? There's no physical disease in this thing. It is all in the mind. The other reason is that more often than not, men would want to prove their virility, their strength. And that puts pressure on the man to perform. As a result, by reflex, you get a lot of tension in the head. And that can result into premature ejaculation.
I
Stress.
I understand that stress and all those can lead to that, but I can counter it in one way, and this is something we get all the time. Men will always argue that the first round is always the worst. After that, they're able to perform better. So where do we classify premature ejaculation? Is it happening round after round, or is it just the first time? This is something we need to understand as men, because that's what we struggle with.
Premature ejaculation may happen in the first round. Premature ejaculation may happen in any subsequent round. Premature ejaculation can happen after having no premature ejaculation, and then the other round you get a premature ejaculation. So it can happen anytime. Anytime.
What should we as men or as couples do? Because we run into a lot of solutions. There are a lot of sexual enhancers out there. For those of us who are within this continent, you hear terms like Congo dust, mutototo. Some will say eat groundnuts. And when I'm talking about Congo dust and mutototo, I'm talking about traditional herbal sexual enhancers. Are those the solutions to premature ejaculation?
Sex boosters, you mean?
Sex boosters, yes.
No. They never work in this case. And the only thing that can happen to you is to get an empty pocket or an empty purse. So, no, they don't work.
Really?
What can work is just to work on your mind. As I said, it's usually caused by tension, stress, high expectations on the man himself, putting pressure on himself. So the approach is to recognize that, in fact, let me say something. Every man at one time or another has faced premature ejaculation. The only difference is that some men, it is persistent, okay? And some men, it just happens once in a while. But everybody, once in a while, has faced premature ejaculation. But what we are discussing now is a persistent one.
Are there any steps, any pointers you can give to people before they even have to get up and go to the doctor's office, which they can do practically on their own? Like, what steps can they do instead of just, because it's a difficult decision to say, I'm going to get up and go to the doctor for this. Are there any things that you can do before you actually have to go to the doctor?
Yeah, number one, it's easier said than done, but number one is to relax, okay? First, with a sexual encounter, relax. No need to panic. Whether the partner is new or old, is to relax. And to remember that it's not the end of the world if something went wrong. Because some people put these things so much, they put themselves under so much pressure. It's like the end of the world, or the world will stop spinning. So they are worried. So the first thing we teach people is to relax. Even if it happens, don't you worry. The next time it will be fine. If you put that in your brain, your mind will relax. That's the first thing. If you fail to control it, you go for counseling. We have got counselors in the hospitals who can actually go through, including psychologists, including psychiatrists, who can go through the process of assuring you, creating confidence in yourself. If that fails, or in addition to that, number three is we talk to the women to have a listening, ear to their partners, right? That is, when premature ejaculation happens to their partner, they should not be, there are some women who say, hey, you are not a man, hey, you are not, I'm not satisfied, you are not doing well. That can actually kill the man the next time. It's a reflex action, the mind remembers that. So we tell the women, do not put pressure on your partners, okay? Relax, don't blame them if at all it happens. Because if you blame them, then there will be a repeat performance. So that's about the women. And also we teach the partners, the women, that if you see that the man is about to ejaculate prematurely, stop all movement, withdraw a bit, and pinch the manhood. Just around the manhood, you just around it, you pinch with your fingers.
And how does that help?
It creates a momentary loss of erection, right? Not completely, but at least the excitement reduces, because you see we are operating on the effect of pain. Okay. The woman creates a bit of pain on the manhood, and the man, winches and withdraws a bit, and that can lead to a stoppage in the contraction.
But there's another solution which I've been coming across in different fora, and people say that drinking alcohol before the act makes you last longer.
Not really. In fact, it can actually make the situation worse. In fact, I would want to tell the people out there, alcohol actually produces the desire to perform, but takes away the performance. Okay. So my advice is, alcohol is not a solution. It will make you feel so powerful, but at the end of the day, as you know, alcohol is a poison, right? It damages the nerve impulses and nerve, the innervation system is damaged. So, including erection. So you are likely to have what we are going to discuss in the next topic, erectile dysfunction, due to alcohol.
Okay, I'm sure there are lots of questions on this topic. How can people ask you further questions on this?
I would like the people to comment on this video. Yeah, send us your concerns. We shall attend to them in our next presentation. So like the video also, and that would be very nice. And also subscribe to our channel, and also get in touch with us on the official Doctor's File Facebook link. We shall put it on the screen.
All right. Thank you very much, Doctor. This has been very interesting. I am off to buy some Congo dust.
Okay.